Okay. No use.
ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇವ್ರು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ ಕೋಆರ್ಡಿನೇಟರ್ ಸರ್ ಕನ್ವೀನರು ಕಳಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಲ್ಲ ಸಮೋಸ
Sir.
5 days.
ಕೇಳಿಸಿತಾ ರೂಪಾನಂದ್ ಸರ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಡಿಬಲ್
Good afternoon, everyone. I Martin welcome you all for bilateral function of 5 days pattern development program. Organized by Science and Engineering in association with IQS and the Internet Department. Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Martin welcome you all for 5 days. Great afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone.
ಸರ್ ಏಕೆ
I welcome
ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕ್
we have that we care for taking us. I will go for 100% I get that it does but check now check good afternoon, everyone. Dr. Marcus, sir, am I audible? Am I audible? I will go on directly session. The as in generative AI for teaching it. Now can you check, sir? Am I audible? Check, check, check. Hello.
Hello. Am I audible, sir? Rupan, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, madam, audible.
Banda. No. Certificate ಕೊಡೋಣ ಬಾ. ಈಗ ಓಕೆ ಅಲ್ಲ?
Sir, ಅದೊಂದು ಫ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ನೀವು? ಅದೊಂದು ಫ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇದು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಪೀಕರ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ.
Good afternoon. Validity function of finding development generative AI for teaching excellence. Now we can check once.
ಆಗಲೇ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ಅದು ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ.
Audible. I kindly request all the participants to mute your mobile phone during this. Or keep it in silent mode. Good afternoon, gentlemen. I welcome your
Sir,
answer.
ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ರಿ. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್
Audible.
ಡನ್.
Hello. Good afternoon to everyone. I am for 5 days started development program. Good afternoon, job represents here. I am happy for 5 days. Now is it available? Hello. Who is audible? The balance is audible. Speaker. Hello. Now is it audible?
Yes.
The balance will hear me. Okay. Distinguished guests, respected HOD of all departments, esteemed faculty members, and dear participants, both offline and online. I, Maltesh Kamtar of Assistant Professor, Department of CSE, the great honor and enthusiasm. Welcome you all to the valedictory ceremony of the 5 day faculty development program on embracing generative AI for teaching excellence, organized by the Department of Computer Science and Engineering in association with IQAC PDA. Over the past 5 days, we have shared knowledge, built connections, and witnessed inspiring exchanges. As we gather here to bring this enriching journey to close, let's take a moment to reflect, appreciate, and celebrate. And we have also seen incredible enthusiasm, insightful sessions, meaningful discussions, and the kind of energy that only comes when passionate minds come together. It's a saying, every ending is a new beginning. Today marks the culmination of a meaningful journey, a journey of learning, sharing, and growing together. Today we are witnessing for the successful completion of this FDP, and this could happen by the initiative taken by the Department of Computer Science and Engineering under the guidance of Dr. Parvati Kadli Madam. And we truly appreciate the coordinators of the FDP, Professor Indira Madam and Professor Rupanan sir, for their unwavering dedication, dedication, planning, and tireless effort in coordinating every detail to perfection. And by the strong support of organizing team, directly and indirectly. So let's give once again a big round of applause for making answers. With this, once again, on behalf of organizing team, I extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to all this valedictory function. Before we proceed, let's extend a warm welcome to the distinguished individuals facing today's event. I'm deeply honored to welcome our HOD of CSE Department, Vice Principal, and Convener of the FDP, Dr. Parvati Madam, to this function. I call upon Professor Indra Madam to offer a bouquet and welcome Madam to this function. Thank you, Madam. I'm delighted to welcome key persons of the FDP, that is our business persons. Uh, that's Mr. Abhilash Ji, Mr. Chetan Shrestha, and Mr. Matthew Eber to this function. Now I request Dr. Arun Kumar sir to welcome resource person to this function with a flower. I request Arun sir to welcome Abhilash. I also request Naveen sir to welcome Chetan Shrestha, one of the resource person to this function with a flower. The next I request Ruban sir to welcome Matthew Evil, one of the resource person of this function of this FDP, and I request to offer the floor to him. Thank you, sir. I extend a warm welcome to the Dean of Academics, Dr. Manjula S. T. Madam, to this function. I call Professor Shaila Madam to offer a floor bouquet and welcome Madam to this function. I extend my hearty welcome to FDP coordinators, Professor Indra Madam and Professor Rupan sir, to this function. I call Professor Kalpana Madam to offer a floor bouquet and welcome Indra Madam to this function. I call Professor Amrita Madam to welcome one of the FDP coordinator Rupan sir to this function with a floor bouquet. Lastly, a heartfelt welcome to all our respected HODs of various departments, our committed faculty members, enthusiastic students, and all participants who joined us both virtually and in person. Your presence adds immense value to this occasion. Let us now take a moment to look back at the highlights and achievements of this event and revisit the key moments and milestones of this event, and also to present a comprehensive report on the sessions and activities conducted during this enriching 5 days program. Now I invite Professor Rupan sir, coordinator of the FDP, to give a brief report of the FDP. education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Nelson Mandela. Good afternoon to one and all present here. It gives me an immense pleasure to present the detailed report of the 5-day faculty development program on embracing generative AI for teaching excellence, organized by the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, PDIT, Hospital, from 4th April to 9th April 2025. This FDP was organized with the objective to empower faculty with a comprehensive understanding of evolving landscape of generative artificial intelligence. The program was structured in a way that allowed participants to build a strong foundation, explore tools, engage in hands-on activities, and understand real-world deployment strategies. We are proud to share a total of 92 participants registered for the faculty development program, representing a diverse range of institutions. And I would like to list the name of the colleges as well. SV College of Engineering, Anandpur, AJ Institute of Technology, Bangalore, AJ Institute of Engineering and Technology, Bangalore, Atria Institute of Technology, Bangalore, Vishweshwara Technological University, Belgavi, Cook Institute of Technology, Polampet, Dhawan College and UBDTC College, Davangere, from the Education Department, Government of Karnataka, Bangalore, Government First Grade Degree College, Honnadi, Government First Grade Degree College, Kurugur, Government First Grade Degree College, Koppal, Government First Grade Degree College, Beltandi, Dakshin Kannada, Mary Stella College, Vijayawada, Presidency University, Bangalore, Raymond University, Bangalore, RYMC College, Ballari, Vijayanagar College, Hospet, Sri Shankar Anand Singh First Grade Degree College, Hospete, last but not least, PDIT, Hospet. The first day commenced with the inauguration and overview, where we welcome all participants and introduce the objective of the FDP. This was followed by a session on foundation of AI and generative AI, helping distinguishing traditional AI from Gen AI, understanding its limitations, and explore its sustainability across domains. Introduction to generative AI concepts, where participants learn key techniques, technologies, and the necessary skill sets. Sorry for the interruption. In the second half, the exploring the Gen AI ecosystem gave insights to open source versus proprietary model with a quick example of Gen AI tools in action. The day concluded with an interactive discussion and a QA, ensuring participants had a strong conceptual grasp of Gen AI and its practical implications. Participants were given with a day one assignment to create their own comparison table contrasting traditional AI and generative AI. The second day started with a recap of day one, addressing participant queries. The focus shifted to deeper tool exploration, especially platforms like Hugging Face and OpenAI APIs. Participants engaged in hands-on projects such as building a text generation or a QA chatbot using no-code or a low-code platforms. A comparative session on no-code versus coding approach with the participants trying both Python-based and web-based tools. The day ended with QA and troubleshooting, helping participants clarify their doubts and consolidate learning into participants. Also, participants were given with a day two assignment to generate AI applications such as summarizing using Hugging Face model, smart question paper using OpenAI. Day three started with a recap of again previous sessions and advanced into optimization techniques, where session focused on fine-tuning Gen AI models. A session on validating outputs with the discussions around bias, privacy, and responsible AI use in academia. The final session or session addressed pros and cons of Gen AI in education, especially in terms of content creation and personalization. By the end of the day, participants were confident in evaluating, refining, and ethically implementing Gen AI tools. After the demonstration,
Participants were able to develop various GenAI applications such as the medical use case, improving the current versions, reverse build projects like Gen AI based email curator, reverse build project 2, again, Gen AI based search engine. So these were the applications that our participants were able to build after the demonstration. So on the day 4, emphasized institutional integration of Gen AI, like practical adoption strategies for faculty in curriculum, research, and classroom practices. Department level collaboration and forming AI working groups. It also stayed updated with the Gen AI trends, communities, conferences, and lifelong learning opportunities. A day ended with a group activity where teams drafted Gen AI integration plans for their respective institutions. And upon that, participants also developed Gen AI resume builder and added their own features. So that was one of the advantage. On the fifth day, that is today, focused on end-to-end implementation session covered various control using GitHub and cloud deployment using Streamlight on AWS server. Participants took part in a hands-on development followed by whatever the projects that they have done, they also deployed into the cloud, showcasing their understanding and creativity. Participants gained clarity on scaling AI application and their applicability in real world institutional environments. On the most important, impactful key takeaway from this activity was the way it bridged the theory and practical implementation. Participants not only gained deep insights into Gen AI, but also actively built application tailored to academic and institutional needs. Participants explored powerful tools like Hugging Face and OpenAI, leading to the development of several innovative applications such as email advisor, medical assistance tool, resume builder, search engine, smart question paper generator, summarizer tool, COPO mapping automation for staffs, lesson planning generator, attendance management system, research paper comparator, phase model implementation, open AI project-based applications. These projects not only reflect the participants' grasp of technical knowledge, but also their potential to contribute to academic innovation and efficiency. This FDP served as a stepping stone for faculties to become a future ready educators and innovators equipped with the tools and understanding necessary to integrate generative AI into every fact of academic life, from teaching and research to administration and beyond that. With this, I would like to conclude and thank you all for being a part of this enriching journey. Let us continue to learn, explore, and transform education through technology. Thank you. Thank you once again. Thank you, sir, for the informative report. And really it was awesome and wonderful for the 5 days where it was covered almost a very huge content for the 5 days. Once again, thank you, sir. The success of any program lies in the value it belongs to the participants. One of the most rewarding moments of any program is hearing directly from those who experienced it, that is, the participants. Your feedback is not just a reflection of what went well, it is also a valuable insight into how we can grow, improve, and evolve for the future. Feedback is invaluable as it helps us gauge the impact of our endeavors and pave the way for the future improvements. We would now like to hear from a few participants about their experience during the FDP over the list. I would like to call Mr. Prashant Kesar to give his feedback regarding the FDP. Sir is from AGIT Mangalore. Currently, he is working as a professor in AGIT Mangalore. Please, sir.
Good afternoon, respected dignitaries. So I am Dr. Prashant from AJIT Mangalore. So one of the most impactful aspect was realizing how generate AI can boost creativity and productivity. So exploring generative AI has been fascinating and eye-opening experience for me. So we know already what is actually the artificial intelligence, but we don't know about what is generative AI. So from this workshop, we learn lot of things about the generative AI. So what is it? It is a broad field. We can call it is a daughter or son of AI. Generative AI is nothing but. So and one of the most important thing is the prompt engineering. So it is an art. Sir Abhilash sir already told that it is an art. So and it is definitely it gives the accurate result or output when we give the effective input. So from this we can generate a code what we are design a generative AI models. So I am very thankful to the management of VV Sangha and the HOD of CSE and coordinator to participating this 5 days workshop on embracing generative AI for teaching excellence. And also the delivery given by the resource persons, Abhilash, Chetan, and team. They given a very good delivery. We understand all those things. What we have learned that generative AI models. And simple thing is, my son is creative one model. ನಾನು ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಇದು ಮಗಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ ಅವನು ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಜನರೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೆಲ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ದ ತುಂಬಾ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಯ್ತು. So thank you. And also I thank my management AJIT to participate, to allow me to participate in this 5 days workshop in the PDIT. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, sir, for excellent feedback. Now let us hear one of the important participant, that is director from NIC, Mr. Ravi Kumar sir, who is a nominee participant. Now I would like to hear from him about feedback about disability. Sir, is it audible, sir? Ravi Kumar sir.
Sir, good evening, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, sir, audible. You can go ahead, sir.
No problem, no, sir. My voice is clear. My voice is clear, sir, from your side.
It's not so clear, sir.
I'll come nearby, sir. It is a system speaker only. Yeah. How is it, sir, now? Is it audible? Hello?
Somebody has joined online.
Yes, sir. Sir, now
Is it audible, sir?
sir, go ahead.
Am I audible, sir? Am I audible? Is it audible, sir? Is it audible? Any problem? Hari. Am I audible, Hari? Yeah. Thank you. Good evening to principal of PDIT college, actually, respected principal Garu and all faculty members and all professors. And our resource person name, his name is Anand, right? Mr. Anand Garu, you are from which company? Hari, audible? Okay, thank you. Okay, sorry because I didn't remember names properly. So, Mr. Abhilash Garu, okay, Chetan Garu and a team. Really, it is a very what we can say, it is a totally practical oriented FDP. Recently, participated more than 3 FDPs continuously because as I am going to become senior director IT, so these type of FTP programs I need to participate as per our NIC directives, recent directives. So when I really go through this program, I wonder the way the students and faculty they by forming groups and helping others, and um, we need this type of collaboration of faculty and students and who are maybe it may be resource persons. So this collaboration has led to very successful FDP. My heartful congratulations to all team members of PDIT. It's a very good program. And as working in NIC, I joined in NIC in 2001. So we have gone through all software development SDLC life cycles. First, we developed programs in MS Access also. We started developing in MS Access also. So slowly after that, the client server technology has come and we used to develop client server applications like using VB SQL Server. It's a very good, powerful combination. So after that, we have shifted to our entire life cycle shifted to web-based things because first static website I still remember it is a Amul website of Gujarat. Okay, it's the first static website. So after that, we know that there are 3 types of web. Whatever websites we are seeing, it is just 5 to 10%, 5% hardly. After that, deep web like where login based websites we are using is not more than 15%. Remaining entire thing is on dark web, right? So everybody knows that. So whenever we NIC as a NIC is a technology partner of Government of India, we used to develop e-governance applications. If you are interested, please go through 75dsn.nic.in or gov.in, where we brought most of the government applications in all sectors. So we have developed applications using the latest technologies, sometimes some standard technologies, open source technologies. Most of the government requirement, if you want to handle, we used to adopt ASP.NET as a core technology. Why? Because we can develop within a days, probably using ASP.NET technology. So that's why first I learned ASP.NET in my initial career. So when I shifted to NIC Bangalore as a developer, as a scientist B, uh, our team has developed one application, online order for digital order for supplies and access permit system for KSBCL. We got National E-Governance Award at the time. So as we keep on going from that web development, after that, when we shifted to open source technology, adopting open source technology for NIC, it became very late. So almost all now we have converted most of the applications on open source technology platform. So what is the difficult? I can explain what is the difficulty in proprietary softwares and this thing. Most of the government applications they expect from open source technology only. Nobody wants to purchase license and all these things. Okay, so free license only everybody wants to go up. So like that, NIC has totally NIC 2.0 has changed from previous .NET platforms to open source technology platforms. So like that, NIC in NIC will be there in Vijayanagaram also, that near to Hospet also in Collectorate. So most of the people will ask now also. My surprise, if anybody asks NIC means what is NIC or LIC like that. Okay, nobody knows about NIC. NIC is a National Informatics Center. We are the technology. Previously, they used to say S&T organization, all these things. But recent 2.0 developments, we call NIC is a technology partner of Government of India. We have our own data centers. We have Meghdut Cloud, wherein you are going to access your DigiLockers and everything. So like that, when I became a director IT, I was quite interested to participate in academic these also. So that's what is my suggestion to our respected professors and our students, dear students, please, some of the students go through the NIC has done a very enormous, very beautiful work towards e-governance sector. So why can't you browse nic.in website and you can learn what NIC has developed in government also, because most of the students are enthusiastic to go to private sector actually. So NIC has also done big on large scale applications, and even AI-based translators for high courts also we have implemented recently, because most of the judgments are in English. They want to read in their local languages. Okay, like that, so many we are having center of excellence for artificial intelligence, at the same time blockchain, everything. So even I am a blockchain. I have blockchain certificate. I'm having a e-badge from Emergo. Okay, during COVID time, I have learned blockchain also. Okay, so my suggestions to students of PDIT college is, some of the students who are having merit and who are good merit, why can't they try in NIC as a scientist? So that they can really serve the country. So service to country is actually, service to mankind is like service to God. So that is my final saying to students. And I'm really the way they Mr. Anand, sorry, Anand has taught us, Abhilash has taught us. It is like somewhat revolutionary, we can say. So because whatever concepts he is taking deeply inside and making interactive sessions. After that, today that who has taught that practical spoon feeding like that, nobody else nobody else can teach like that, because that according to their maturity levels or their expertise, nobody will come to the level of a person. That is very difficult to come. Generally, that much of patience is required when we want to teach practical. I really appreciate that patience, Mr. Abhilash. What is your good name? Today, what is your good name, boss? Today, practical taught, na? Practical session. I used, I am not having that much. Chetan Garu. So I'm very thankful to you, because in government we are sitting and learning from your industry people, because nowadays if you see any government project, it's a PPP model. Now Chandrababu Naidu says P4 model. Okay, it's a public-private partnership, always required. At the same time, my suggestion is, you study some of the government use cases, madam, Professor Garu. So you please, Manjula Garu, you please study, go through some of the government use cases. Because your district collector, if you meet, they will give, definitely they will encourage you to develop some Gen AI type of apps. So, and finally, but not the least, Mr. Rupanand Garu is a very down to earth person, and he provided a platform in our busy time in such a way that, so that itself says, I don't think your college marketing is not at all required. If you go this passion, so if you conduct 2, 3 FDPs like that, if you put advertisement in papers and all, students are enthusiastic to come and join in your college. But I'm telling that like that, when you bring standards in a college, like when you bring a standards in a college or in any organization, automatically students will like to join in your college. That is my opinion. So that is my only opinion. So with this, I am concluding my speech. I am very thankful to once again Principal Garu and Dr. Manjula Madam, CSE HOD, and our Mr. Abhilash, Mr. Chetan, and all their team. Definitely, you please provide your contact numbers in future also. If any generative AI project AP government is going to initiate, you can collaborate also. We will recommend you, and all the best, all of you. Thank you very much.
Hello, thank you, sir, for your wonderful feedback. First of all, on behalf of organizing team of PDIT,
Thank you,
sir,
sir,
first of
for
all,
giving
big
this
thanks to you,
opportunity.
sir, because being a director of NIC, you have participated for all the 5 days. That's one of the greatest thing from English. The third thing being lucky. Second is you have participated actively in learning many things from the UDP. And thank you, sir, for giving the information about government-related opportunities for our students also. Definitely, NIC is one of the like government-based sector. I think it covers all the countries, the districts, the states, all information. So definitely, sir, in the future, we will collaborate with you also in IC. We will have some upcoming events with you. Definitely will do on behalf of organizing team. We will do that. Thank you, sir, for your wonderful feedback. Now let's hear uh, feedback from Suma GC madam, Professor Suma GC of Electrical Department of PDIT.
Namaste to all. This is Suma Charantima from Electrical Department. After listening the great personality as represented by the government, Ravi sir's feedback, I'm very small, very small to be frank. So still
Nothing like that,
a small
madam.
feedback from my side, what I have gone through for these 5 days. Really amazing. First, because basically I'm from EC department. Next I'm going to teach in the electrical department. Known about few related things about the CS. That's it. Not that much. Even though I attended few FDPs in other colleges like Bangalore, Reva colleges and all, based on CS oriented only. There it is just telling us in terms of demonstration, nowhere in hands-on. What I feel, I'm giving my own opinions, okay? After this, because as a faculty, we're not that much able to go outside. How much is there within us? We'll be trying for that. I'm basically based on my VLSA based. The tools what we use is different. Nowadays, the trend is only about the CS, right? How we can collab with the other branch with the CS. That is main thing as a placement coordinator of the electrical I am facing. Because the main thing when I talking with them, that one first question is of that only I asked Abhilash and team. Because we what we are facing is mainly core based. We have local peoples here, we are hiring of that. But few students want for the IT based. What the things the students what are learning. When I'm sitting with my team, Pavitra and team, they are doing something. I'm just listening what they are doing. Sometimes getting confusions. To be frank, I told that as I'm getting confusion. Whatever you are telling, because we don't know about that, right? But I know it is different. What is CS is doing to different. I can teach what is the communication. I know the Taylor, where is the header, what is the IP address. I know about that, but I don't know how to implement that deployment. What the word they used. That is, I don't know to be frank. This session was very helpful. And one more thing, right resource at right time, because I'm doing the research. I want that some information to be there. I got that comparison with the papers, research papers. That I think that will be helping a lot for me. I hope so. That is very important. The right source at right time, to be frank, for me actually. And one more thing, the dynamic and young resource persons, I can tell of that. And one thing I remember in my whole life, that is what hugging face model. To be frank, when we see of those CS oriented emojis, like to be frank, what we don't know anything, right? To be frank, few they may be knowing, they we are in touch with that. When I ask for me, it is like emoji only for me, but that is not an emoji. To be frank, this is of a hugging model and also of the dolly. We don't know of that. Sometimes students may laugh at that time. I hope so. It's okay. and everything is very important. One more thing, how we are going to deploy in the cloud, the difference I got to know. I can teach. If you leave me and give me one page of sheet, I can read it off and something is going for. I will imagine myself something. I will tell of that. But how actually it's going to be? Actually, in CS we don't know. I can create, I can write a lengthy program and I can execute of that. But how it is going to be implemented, that is very important. And one more thing, I thanks to the team. When I asked about the placement, whenever they are going for the slides, they are highlighted. This is very important. When you go for the IT sectors, this is important. As a CS oriented. One more thing, and for my students, what I will be telling, learn about the Python because it's booming. But along with that, one more thing is about GitHub. I don't know about that. That also, one more point I got so that I can inform my student so that you learn of this. These are the things I want to tell. And thanks to the CS department and the CSC family for taking care of this event. As one more thing I want to tell is it will be helpful for the research oriented because young generation what we are focusing for that. If anything, it is possible. Whenever I give the comments only for the research, I hope Albert Ablash will telling them only for that. Okay, thank you and Chetan, very dynamic. Whenever we got the error, I am there for you. Don't worry. That word always boosts us. I hope our team is always getting some errors. Something is happening there. And Matthew, always calm, nicely handling. Okay, ma'am, I will do. And suggested everything, whatever we are facing there for the students and also for the faculties. So, upcoming days, hope our faculty will take all the advantage because CS is, we should know. It's not only about the CSR, it's not about the something where we are going to be, right? Everything is interdependent. So we should learn about this. And thanks to Ravi sir, to be frank, given the very good feedback about the college and about the what is actually it's going on in the government sector. I hope our electrical department also will, not only electrical, all the departments will collaborate with the NIC so that we can learn something. Okay, thank you, Nata.
Okay. Anyone wants to get unmute yourself and give up. Then any of the participants can give their feedback. Right. Now I request Professor Ashwin.
Very good afternoon to everyone present here. First of all, I thank you Department of CSC for conducting this FDP. We have learned so many things from this very much inspiring resource persons. What I can tell is we'll not stop this learning. We'll continue this learning and deploy so many things in future. Thank
Now I request
Very good afternoon to all the dignitaries on and off the dais. Myself, Sidhu from Tripoli Department. Telling about the FDP, it was an excellent, appreciable teamwork from the CS department. From the very attender to the HOD, they have come together and have made this successful. And the sincere and dedication resource persons, they are very sincere. They are just like fixed. We should learn. They'll make the attempts like what should be done so that we can learn. They came up with different suggestions. They made groups. They saw that we are lagging, so they made a group and they found that they made it say we learn whatever they are teaching. So their sincere and dedication should be appreciated. Next, and Chetan sir also was very active today. Students, they all told they don't want break also today. It was like continued. They're so much dedicated. So we'll see that we'll continue with it. I will ask my students also to go on and learn the artificial intelligence. Thanks.
I'll request Dr. Vasan Tamangara, HOD.
Good afternoon to one and all present. Okay, respected dignitaries, on the dais, and I, as I belong to CS family, first and foremost, I feel that to be as one of my team over here. But still, as I'm out of this, I really appreciate one and all of the CS family who have done this workshop and made it a very great success. That's the first and foremost thing, all the efforts I do. And coming to the workshop, the cool guys of the resource persons who are, I can say that all the three guys, we were all very cool. Really, I appreciate you people because you made that. Each one of them who participated in the workshop really had to learn the things that you made sure. For that, I really appreciate. And it is not that just you have come for the workshop and you just delivered the content and went, but instead you made sure that each one of them had to learn. And I hope so that all the people who have participated actively really enjoyed this workshop. It was more than learning, was your enjoyment, what we can see in your faces. For that, really, that credit goes to the resource team and also to the organizing team, the coordinators who have total pain. That is the offline and online people all together to connect it and make that everything goes on. For that also I appreciate Indira and Rupanand for taking all of your time completely and doing this. And the next thing is 6 students who have learned here, please don't stop it here. Already you have learned the applications to develop it, and today you have also learned how to deploy the things. Really, right now it is in your hands. Now, till now, we can say the ball was in the court of the resource persons. From today onwards, it will be in your court. Right now, you need to, as Mr. Ravi, so as he said that really the things is, it was really interesting, everything, it made each and everyone to participate in this. And I say that you people also take the contact and next for any of these things, you can contact them and you need to develop many more applications like this. That's what we can say you as a faculty member. And as a participant, really I'm very much thankful to Parvati Madam, Manjula Madam, and the whole of the team who are really say that who have taken special interest and connected this FDP. And as it is being said that as a right, we can say that at the right time as it's been given as a resource, because this is the first time added into the BTU, the subject next gen. That is the Gen AI, what we are taking. So also we don't know, the BTU might add up the next gen, that is the agentic AI also. We expect you people to be back to these things, and that's what I think means. Really, thank you all for the part. Thank you all.
Now we heard feedback from student gallery also. I Sri Hari.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. So, before this workshop, like if you want to build a project or something like that, we used to brainstorm and ask for ChatGPT, and like we didn't have a proper roadmap to build anything. So after this workshop, what I feel is like we got a proper roadmap and how Gen AI things can be built without like building much of an effort. Like we learned about prompt engineering, we learned about how to build small tools that can improve our daily lives and make our tasks easier. So what I feel is like we should take this as an inspiration, and in the coming future for the major projects and all of that, we can include this small Gen AI apps and integrate into our major project, so that it can also build us beautiful projects and strengthen our resume, so that we can get good opportunities in the future. So that's it.
Thank you, Shri. And Sandhya.
Good afternoon to everyone present here, and I am Sandhya from sixth semester CSE department, and I would like to express some sincere appreciation for the faculty development program, as we know that it was a very great enriching experience for us. We learned something new, I think so. Yes, guys, we learned something new because uh, as we know that introduced for first time to sixth semester generative AI, and then we don't know something else. It's a advanced version of the AI. I thought like that, but it was very good experience. So thank you so much for your. I genuinely felt that I learned something meaningful, and it was helpful for my future as well as. And thank you so much, and thank you a lot.
Thank you, Sandhya. I personally have feedback about this activity. And first of all, it was not so easy to conduct this activity in hybrid mode, especially. So we can either conduct in offline mode completely or online mode completely. But hybrid mode, it is not so easy for 5 days. So both the coordinators in the team, they have worked a lot. So give a big round of applause for them. And second thing is about people actually. All the three, especially Abhilash is fluent and pleasant in all the 5 days. Has given a beautiful because he has covered AI, Gemini, cloud, and other cloud parts. It was really wonderful. And big thanks to the business guys. We are privileged and honored to have with us Mr. Abhilash, Chief Data Scientist from Genpact Limited, Bangalore, as one of our resource person. May I now invite? Okay. We want we would like to hear from Matthew Abel. So Matthew Abel would like to address the gathering, please.
uh, respected honoraries as well as off the stage, and all the faculties and students, and those who have joined with us in the through Zoom. First of all, good afternoon to all of you. I would like to thank our principal, our HOD, team, and the coordinators here for first of all inviting us for this faculty development program. But more than that, I would like to thank them uh, for having this thought and consideration on getting a or doing an event on Gen AI at this time, where there is highly important in this industry. Uh, so, as most of you might be knowing, I'm actually a graduate. I mean, I passed out in 2023, so it's like 2 years since then. And ChatGPT, it got into the market in November 2022. So for me, it was something new. I got out of the college and something really important and new was introduced to the market. We had to learn it on our own. Initial days, it was just like a chatbot. We can ask anything we want and it will return the results. But once I got into the IT field, I understood, okay, this is not what it does. It has more than what we see outside. And on that, now you guys are actually exposed to it. And I would say you should consider that as a privilege. And for that, you should be thankful for your principal and all the staff of your college. Uh, and also, but
Some tips so that you can get ready for some tips,
yes, ma'am, yes, ma'am.
placements.
Okay. Uh, so yeah, I was really happy to be here and impart this knowledge to all of you, and you can actually use this for your future as well. I would say you have learned a lot. Okay, I'm not gonna say what we have achieved through these 5 days because you yourself have seen this and you'll see it on a screen probably. And in the future also, I am pretty much sure we'll be developing a innovative projects for the campus as well. But just see that you learn more and you innovate more. This will help you a lot in your future as well as your career. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your encouraging words. Now, I request Mr. Chetan sir to address the
Hello everyone, respected principal ma'am, dean, and all the faculty and the dear participants. I think today I speak a lot, right? I think you guys don't want to listen me. I said like just 2 hour, and it's been already 3 4 hours. So first of all, I would like to thank PDIT College for having us, for providing this wonderful opportunity to share whatever we have learned, not only in the course book but also in the real world scenario. Because whatever you learn in the course book, that will be completely different when you step up in the corporate world or the real time solution, whatever you build. So, what I feel is we should come out of the box in order to think innovative. So, for that opportunity, I like to thank PDIT team or PDIT college for having us. So, I don't want to talk more as people might be thinking like why this guy is talking every time. So the best advice what I want to give to all the participants, including faculty and the students, is like this is not the end. This is just a beginning. Okay. Like whatever you learn, try to implement not only for that sake, like okay, I need to complete this assessment or project and all. Don't think that. Just try to bring some use cases, try to build something so that that will be really helpful for upcoming year, upcoming time, or like whatever project you do, or it will be helpful for the placement as well. If you try or if you start doing this thing from today onwards, then I'm 100% sure like more than 90% or almost 100% will crack a better placement. So that is my thing. So try to utilize the GNA as much as you can. You don't need to think like in order to build a simple application, you don't need to scratch your head like how to build website, how to use HTML. No, it's not required. I don't want to go in that much in technical thing now. So as you know, like building from everything from scratch to deployment, everything is done. Now just the thing is like you need to carry forward. So that is what I want to say, and I don't want to take more time. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Chetan sir. Now, I request Mr. Abhilash sir to enlighten us with your words.
Hello everyone. Once again, good afternoon. Uh, I feel so happy today because when we started 2 days back, I was sitting there and all the worry I had in my mind was how this validated function will be, to be frank. Because one thing is uh, having hybrid and then having a offline section. I think offline section we were able to understand by just seeing the faces that if they understood or not understood. That was one of the approaching method where we could sort out things then and there. And with that, yes, online was a little difficult because uh, due to various reasons, like sometimes it was network issues, or sometimes faculties might have some problem, or by installing something, they might have some issues, and then it goes unaddressed sometimes, right? Mission. But when we saw the difficulties and struggle that each one of you facing in terms of just installing a package, right? That's when we understood that this is not the way we have to do it. Because from day one, Mr. Gopalan sir is the main creator of this whole idea. Okay. I'll tell you. So basically, we are relatives, Gopalan sir and myself. And we attended a wedding in native. And then instead of attending the wedding, we are sitting here and then he's asking, "Abhi, what bola? Abhi, the social faculty, how they have, want to do something and then they start discussing as soon as they get to know that this guy can do something. So first of all, I would like to thank uh, Mr. Anupanan sir, wholeheartedly that he believed that I would do something. I'm capable of doing something. So thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. And then from that day onwards, we have had a lot many calls. Whenever I had Rupanan sir's call, mom always asked me, what are you guys doing? Go, whatever this plan, inform your sister as well. Okay? So, so the relationship has been personally and then personally. And then again, once again, thank you so much, sir. And the energy, I believe that the energy that we pass to others would get passed to the next person. That is my main, like I would believe it blindly, irrespective of a negative energy or a positive energy, that would spread. But here, if you see Rupaman's was the initiator, and then it went on to Indra ma'am is like a flash news. She's everywhere. Right? She's there. She's managing everything. So thank you so much, ma'am, for being, and she always took care of her brothers or her kids because even while having lunch, she was, sir, please have this, have that. She was taking our plates literally. So that felt very heartwarming. Okay. Now, I mean, seeing these faculty so early, I was like, we are spending so much. The whole faculty, doctorate faculty, scholars, students, all of them are here. So we need to do something different. And luckily, I would say I would like to also thank God because somewhere I am also what is in the student process. So I know what are the difficulties that are happening in the student case in terms of learning. So that is the way that I could relate to all the tools that we build together, be it a COBO mapping or a pushing or training system or so I would like to thank all of you for being here and responding back to the questions that we asked and also being so innovative. Some of the faculties I would like just mention that once we form groups, the ideas that came into picture were crazy enough. We ourselves did not believe that you guys could implement such wonderful ideas. That too at the beginning level itself, right? So that day we team when we went home did not even have anyone until 11 sat and discussed that girl did it this way, this team did it this way, that boy did it this way. Oh my god, we had wonderful session that day. Okay, but nevertheless, what is that feedback that you are getting? You guys think that it was fruitful, and that's the thing, and the last thing that I want to share. So yeah, so basically, let me just quickly wrap up this session by closing on some notes about the outcomes of the FTP. Uh, what I would do is not talk much. So basically, if you have built something faculties, both online. So instead of me talking about that, this happened. Let's talk in terms of actionable items. So out of this FTP, if you click on this link, today's Chetan Shrestha's session was kind of a cherry on the cake, you can say, right? Because, like I was saying, having an idea is part one, building it is part two, but making it reachable to every other person is what you know is what adds more value. Correct? So hence, let's just quickly about a tool where the fund, you can say the website by Chetan Shrestha and Able, while they have used React and other text behind it. But otherwise, if you see the tools, can you click on the left side? So we have actually one, two, three, four categories: student, parents, family, and college.
So we did discuss some tools about admission procedure, helping students plus admission team. And then we also discuss some faculty related tools like research or competitive practice online and so that if you will be sharing the genuine tools and whatever we can demonstrate, we can do that yesterday online. We can share any other tools, materials on the Google Classroom. So you can find them there and please make use of it. Then, so currently, this website gives you overall what actually happened in 5 days of this activity. Then we will probably see some demonstration. We want to check the so first one is smart question and assessment. We would yeah, and this is using overlay. So this uses GPT-3.5 model and generates the question paper, which usually a faculty spends for almost you can say half an hour to 1 hour to set particular paper. That too based on methods like mapping to not those concepts. So what happens is you have to just only topics including in your let's say internals okay, of a particular subject, and then you can also uh, set how many questions you want. Assume that you are setting up one or two questions from grade one, the rest of the questions from unit two. And based on the tools that we have made to analyze, apply, based on that, you will have an automated workflow generated which will have all the questions from module one and all the questions from module two. Uh, so this is where we get okay. So this is where we get to topics and we map this overview. Then we click on generate everything. So when we click on generate everything, it is basically following the loop actually. Then we make a click of the generate. Then once you download question paper, then let's see how the output looks like. So this is the output file which generates. You have 21 questions based on those facts. Uh,
Sir, your voice is breaking, sir.
and then also gives you that is useful for your question paper or in terms of math or anything. This is all our examples, right? Uh, so likewise, just a second. So likewise, we have four integrated for students, and we have certain products private parents and colleges. So this is one of the idea which we are sharing, but definitely the group that we have, I think I'm called and also this all of these guys are dynamic now because we are asking the elements is going to be a dynamic form. So I wish you guys all the very best, right? I wish all the very best because like the market says that is a new thing, right? And one particular sentence from our presentation that we saw a small clip. So in the end, they say that humans are responsible for facts, right? AI is responsible for doing anyone hard work. Okay. So remember this line. I'm sure you should be thinking about it.
in our society generate eight which helps I think like children as children. If I imagine by being because my job was majorly on delivery, while these guys have these two things and some technical which is not work on. So it's very enthusiastic to learn, right? Even though they had classes, they left, but they came back, then they made sure that they got the groups that thank you so much for being students. I think that this was a fruitful session. Definitely, I would like to once thank all the students, coordinators, Ajay, Arun, and some of the students who brilliantly and other students who brilliantly helped us, also coached other friends and faculties and spent the nice time. And yeah, I would like to again thank Tina, would remember this periodic college and everything because guys have given us from the day one, they have made sure that we are not. There is no nothing less for uh, in terms of taking care of us and body and also being very free with whatever you want to do. That they just let then they just get complete to whatever they want. Make sure that they will learn something at the end of the day. So thank you so much. Artist, thank you so much for being such a nice motivator. Yeah, yeah, thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your insight advice. Let's now hear from one who guides our academic pursuits with wisdom and vision. Now I invite Dr. Manjur Estimina, Dean of Academics, to address the please.
Good afternoon, everyone. Resource persons. So it's truly a pleasure to be here with you all as we are going to wrap up this 5 days transformative embracing Gen AI for teaching excellence. So as this said, so as a team, first and foremost, I would like to extend my heartfelt appreciation to CSC for organizing a timely and forward-looking program, I would say. The coordination, the content, the overall flow of sessions were really well kudos to the entire team. So my sincere thanks to the talented and minds, that's our resource person, not just their knowledge, but real world insights that made the sessions all the more practical and relevant. Your contributions definitely made a difference. So the day when I said that these minds are there to bridge the gap between the experience and innovation. So definitely to the maximum extent you have succeeded in that. I would like to that. So it's this activity is quite useful. So as I said, content everything. So not only content, so I would like to start with the title as see the title. Embracing Gen AI for teaching excellence. That means how we can make use of generative AI effectively in our teaching. So definitely they will did well. Most of the useful for us. So as I mentioned, just the model, not in the content also. What all the topics you have in that model.
Just you specify the module name, it is going to extract the contents of that module and automatically you are getting your data generated. So this is very useful because nowadays we are getting a question in specific COs also. That's why they have mentioned that you have to give the as well. And these many marks that allotment is also being done. So on CO1, 20 marks, you they will also get specified on this level, 10 marks, for this level, 20 marks, that also is specified. So definitely this at least I feel strongly. So these kind of these facilities are very important because they give us a chance, that means to our faculty fraternity and telling, pause, reflect, and recharge. So they remind us that learning never stops, not even for teachers. So yeah, just so have learned so many things. There was no shortage of uh, enthusiasm, collaboration. So all the time we were collaborating with our team. So collectively we were working with ideas, we were incorporating our ideas along with students. So many wow moments were there, aha moments were there. So when we executed our first application, so together we celebrated with our team. So there was no difference teacher and students. So that was very nice. So we have explored many of the tools which is going to save time for us. Yeah, so Abhilash throughout the FDP, all the 5 days we have seen. So he maintained that a smiling face throughout the day, I would say, from all the sessions. So I appreciate their dedication and commitment and the smiling face the entire day. So really appreciate it. So what dedicates he showed us important. So for online participants, for offline participants, so really appreciate. And apart from their job, they are doing something extra they want to do, right? So definitely, by seeing your dedication and commitment, I would say definitely you are going to achieve something very good. So my best. So one more line is on the inaugural day, what we had told is happy learning, madam. Happy learning. So today, definitely it was happy learning. We are happy to learn so many new tools and techniques. So definitely it was happy learning. So we learned it happy. So happy learning and learning. So today, so happy. Happy learning was there actually today, isn't it? Right? So learning happily. So they were learning at the same time because of our checkers. So while Abhilash was teaching, smile on his face, while Srishta was teaching, we could see the smile on all the faces. Right? So he taught because he is 23 pass out, he can connect very easily to this generation, I think. So that is very that and very well. So really appreciate and commendable. So he taught us in a repository, GitHub repository, and at the same time we did a very good value with the students also. So I appreciate Sreshta on that. So very well. I keep going. My best wishes also. So happy. So as is silent, very hardworking, same thing. Down I used to call him only Matthew. So always he was there and he was helping us. So really you deserve this year, I think. So all the very best to your future. So already we have learned how Gen AI is going to help us in our lesson planning and attendance making, question paper generation, right? So Thank you, and we see that we are not going to stop here. We continue to learn all the practices. 5 days we have done this experimenting. It's not like that we are going to stop here. So, request all of you to continue this learning journey. So thank you once again to make this activity a success, and to all the participants. Thank you for your active involvement. So wishing you all the best.
For the value of the words. Now we'll move ahead to certificate distribution. It's time to appreciate the hard work, dedication, and talent of our participants, and also acknowledging the dedication and participation of our attendees. Now proceed the distribution of certificates. Now I would like to invite our Vice Principal, HMS Department, and convener of this deputy, to distribute certificates. We'll start with the resource persons first. I request Madam to distribute the certificates to the three key resource persons, Mr. Last. Published certificates. Able Matthew and Mr. Chetan Shetty. Now let's move on to the student coordinators. I request the madam to distribute the certificates to student coordinators. Sri Hari, Balakrishna, Varun, Sachin, Shubham. Thank you very much. Sri Hari. We are not able to dedicated themselves in the final PPA.
June has been admitted, so it's okay. It's okay. It's no problem. Any other problem? It's okay.
Now we request Mangal to give the certificate of sponsorship to the family of the VDP. Party Katrina. I request leaders. Now we distribute the certificate of participation to all the participants. I request resource person, Abhilash sir, Chetan sir, and Matthew to hand over the certificates. Dr. Prashant sir, Teja IT Mangalore. Next, I call upon Pawan Kumar sir. Next, I call upon once again.
Order to the
Next, I call upon Professor Kumar. As a request, Matra Professor Next, we welcome the next, we welcome Professor Kalkan.
നിങ്ങൾ പറയുന്നത്
Next, we welcome Professor Kalkan. Next, we welcome Dr. Next, I is practice. Madam. Next, I welcome Professor Department. Next, I welcome Professor Naveen Kumar, Head Department. Next, I welcome Suresh Madam. Next, I welcome Professor G. M. Anik Kumar.
ಇದೆ ಬಟ್ ಅವರಿಲ್ಲ ಮೇಡಮ್
Next, I welcome Professor K.
ಅದ ಅವರಿಲ್ಲ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ
Next, I welcome Dr. Arun Kumar sir from the department. Next, I welcome Professor Shekar Chandra Kumar sir from the Agriculture department.
ಯಾರು ಆಫೀಸರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವರಿಲ್ಲ
For online participants, you will receive certificate for the course. Students, we will send you a Google form link. You fill the Google form link, you will receive the certificate. Soft copy by today evening or tomorrow. Once again, congratulations to all the participants. May this recognition inspire you to keep striving for excellence.
ಅವರು ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು
Now, moving ahead, it is now time for a very special part of our program, felicitation of our esteemed resource persons who have so generously shared their time, knowledge, and expertise with us. May I now request all the dignitaries to kindly come forward and felicitate our distinguished resource persons. Now, I request Mr. Abhilash Ji, data scientist, to accept the memento of our session and executive.
ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು
I request all the people. Last, they kindly request session next. Madam, slow sound ಇಡ್ಲಾ madam? ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಮೇಡಮ್. After sir, sir mic. Rajendra sir mic. Hello. After the photo session for all the points, we have a photo after the photo points. As both vice principal and HOD department instrumental in the success of this FAP. Now I
Good evening, one and all. Respected Dean of Academics, Dr. Manjula ma'am, resource persons, Mr. Abhilash, Mr. Chetan, Mr. Abel Matthew, coordinators, Indra and Rupanand sir, and other faculty members of CSC, HODs of various departments, participants, online and offline, and dear students also. A very good evening to one and all. So that day I started saying that this generation is to teach the kids A for apple anda, A for artificial intelligence anda. So today I can say that we can also teach G for Gen AI. So after knowing what is Gen AI, what it can do, what is the power of Gen AI, what kind of applications we build, and it's not just the CS people, but all the faculty members of different departments, or for that matter, not only faculty members in various fields, the people who are working, all of them can take or make use of the Gen AI. So as we have seen the resource person, everybody has appreciated them. So do I will do that. So resource persons here are a role model. I can say that the reflection of patience, perseverance, and perfection. So I hope everybody acknowledge these adjectives definitely, and they made us realize through this 5 days FDP the power of prompt. What is prompt actually? So the prompt that we gave was the one which designed the. It was just the idea that we had to say. We had to just mention what is the output that we have to get. Everything was done. So that was it at the initial stage. Okay. So at the same time, many of them realized also it's not just CS people who can do it, but all the other people also who are in different fields also can do it. That is the power of prompt. So they took us through three phases, that is idea, then how to implement that idea, and how to deploy it. So today when we saw the uh, deployed version of our Gen AI model, it was like launching the rocket. So we went through that excitement actually. It was not that, but yes, definitely it was a learning process. And we went through 5 days and we started from an idea implementation, and then when we saw it, just we had to paste that URL and your app would run there. That was really very exciting for all of us to see that. And students, I know that thoroughly all enjoyed. Some people, and sir also has given a very good idea that we can continue this forward, building a Gen AI model, as they have some of the students, uh, they have really taken a very active part, not only learning, and also they guided the participants in the online and offline mode. So we thought that we can make them as mentors for the building the club, and then continuing this learning to the juniors. So we can include some active members from the fourth sem of CSC, and all the other department students also we can include in that Gen AI club and take it forward. Okay, and yes, as I told you that this is formally we have come to the concluding function of this 5 days FDP, but definitely it marks the beginning of a new thing that we are all going to start now. That is how to uh, take the approaches using the Gen AI to build the new models for our lesson plans, our question papers generation, COPO mapping, and such other things that in our field, whatever the challenges we have, how to adopt this Gen AI model. That is very interesting. Definitely, all of the coordinators, like how Rupanand believed Abhilash, I believed in Rupanand and my CS team, that definitely whatever they are going to do, will be a very constructive FDP, and the outcomes will be significant. So that is how we move forward. And today we are seeing the successful completion of the 5 days FDP. I thank all the participants, offline and online, and especially Dr. Prashant sir, who has come all the way from Mangaluru to attend this. Big thanks. And one more very impressive outcome of this FDP was the comments or the appraisals that we got from Ravi sir of NIC. So that was a kind of motivation to conduct some more FDPs and to collaborate with the government sectors. That was really a wonderful outcome of this, I can say. And that was all possible because of the resource persons and the coordinators and all the participants also. Thank you one and all once again. Thank you for this.
Thank you, madam, for your encouraging words and for being guiding force behind this activity. To express gratitude to all those who contributed to the success of this inaugural elective session of this FDP. Now I call Professor Indra madam, co-head of FDP, to deliver vote of thanks. Please, madam.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon to everyone present here. It is indeed an honor and privilege to deliver vote of thanks on this occasion of valedictory function of our 5-day faculty development program on embracing generative AI for teaching excellence. Over the past 5 days, we have been part of insightful and transformative journey exploring new generative AI, how it can revolutionize the teaching learning process. I take this moment to express our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who made it a grand success. First and foremost, in the absence of our principal, Dr. Rohit Yuvan sir, and IQC coordinator, Dr. Shivkeshwar sir, I extend a sincere thanks for their constant encouragement, leadership, and for fostering culture that promotes innovation and faculty development. We also extend our gratitude to our academic dean, Dr. Manjula History ma'am, for her encouragement and consistent support throughout this initiative. A heartfelt thank you to our head of the department, Dr. Parvati Kadri ma'am, for her tireless efforts, coordination, and unwavering support in organizing this FTP. We would like to acknowledge and thank the head of the departments of various departments for their cooperation, and active participation. Our deepest appreciation goes to our resource persons, Mr. Abhilash G. Sir, Mr. Chetan Shrestha Sir, and Mr. Mathav Ebel Sir for their valuable sessions, hands-on demonstrations, and for sharing the deep insights on generative AI. Their contribution truly elevated the quality and impact of this FDP. A big thank you for all the FDP participants, both online and offline, for your active engagement, insightful questions, and enthusiastic participation. Your presence made the session vibrant and really meaningful. I also extend my gratitude to all the faculties of CS department who supported and participated in various ways throughout this FDP, contributing in all over success. To our students, especially student volunteers and the student participants, your dedication behind the scene efforts ensure that everything runs smoothly and your help has been invaluable. A special word of thanks for the organizing committee of Department of Computer Science and Engineering for their meticulous planning and seamless coordination and commitment in executing this event with such professionalism and dedication. The saying goes like, as Elvin Toffler said, the illiterate of 21st century will not be those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot learn, unlearn, and relearn. So let us carry forward the spirit of this program into our classrooms and continue to explore these incredible possibilities that generative AI offers in education. Thank you, one and all.
Now we have a photo session with participants. I request all the participants to come forward.